Sci-Fi's Star Trek: The Next Generation. Where would you go? I watched one episode. You all went back and met Mark Twain with Whoopi, and I thought it was a great episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where would you go? Just right down the line. What
I would probably go to the 20th century if I could go anywhere.
So go ahead.
Yeah, well, because we spend about 18 hours a day in the 24th century.
Yeah.
So I'd like to wear suits and...
Just be here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I sort of feel the same way. I wouldn't mind going back to Greece or just, there's a lot of times I'd like to see what it was like then. So it'd be fun to be like in Grecian times.
And what about from a Greek?
From a Greek, yeah. I'm going to Greece at Christmas. I agree with Brent. I would like to do a contemporary episode because we've done a lot of the others. We've just done a cowboy episode that was on this week, but I think to wear kind of this type of clothes would be great.
I'd like to go back to the 40s in this century, you know, to some aviation and flying and all that stuff. I love that.
Boy, you really know what you want.
Tell me about it.
What about you?
I'd like to go back to the 20s in this century.
But still the century.
Good.
That's a great,
That's
yeah.
a great one.
Great for costumes.
Trombone players did better in the 20s.
Yeah. And last but not least.
Everybody's talking about clothing, and we do wear these fairly tight and confining suits, and I think of when people weren't wearing anything like that, so I guess it would probably be ancient Rome, because the clothing was so comfortable, but also the plumbing was so good, too.
Yeah.
We don't really want to delve into why Patrick wants to wear a dress, but, you know, just kind of take it as...
No, well, let's delve into it. I thought it was... He's comfortable. Very comfortable, Joan, if you are. I thought it was that kind of show.
Please, be my guest. Who are the jokers? We were talking during intermissions, during commercial. Who are the jokers? Who's the biggest jokers?
These two.
You two.
I think it's a very funny cast, actually. I mean, everybody's pretty much of a joker.
It's a pretty abusive cast.
It is all wonderful.
You know, we have a reputation in town among people who guest on the show as being the nicest show to guest on, but also the most undisciplined. Mm-hmm. It is like being at a slightly out-of-control party almost all the time.
Yeah, it is.
Something that always happens that I love, not when it happens to me, but is when you do a scene and you're somewhat bad in the scene, like, you know, some bad acting going on.
Yeah.
These guys, you can see a huddle going on in the back. They're going, what is he doing over there? I'm like, what is he doing over there? Is that acting? I don't think so. What is it? Oh, God, what smelly, you know? And they come up to you, Michael, I think that's plenty. Could you tone it down a little bit, you know? And...
We'll be back to find out more about this, so stay with us. Dream Resort in the Poconos on December 3rd, so please come and see me. We are back talking with the cast of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Two things I want to ask you. We're so fast. Sex. There's going to be more sex. There's so little sex going on in your show.
I know.
And
even
in the show. And the second is, everyone keeps saying, ask them about spaceship acting. What is spaceship acting?
Oh, God.
Basically,
Go on.
just,
Spaceship acting is like, ready? And now.
About 25 years in the Royal Shakespeare Company.
25 years doing Shakespeare. But there could have been a tidal wave of something happening. Where do you all want to go in 10 years? Do you think you're still going to be on the show? Do you think it's going to run that long, be one of those...
In 10 years?
I think Star Trek is going to
I do too, that's what I'm saying. Do you want to go to the movie versions of it, or?
Oh, sure.
I think that's probably going to happen. They'll make movies.
But the show, I mean, the
You'll
Star
spread
Trek...
that rumor, won't you?
Oh, starting it now.
She's got cold.
Yeah, but you all want to go on to other things, or?
well, I can't speak for everyone else, but...
Right.
Go ahead.
I will be
Brett.
doing...
You-
That's true, but I will be doing feature films.
Right, thank all of you very much. What a pleasure to have you on.
Our pleasure. Great.
I'm a fan, but now I'm a real fan. Thank you so much, and we'll be right back with more in a moment. Such a nice time today that we ran out of time for gossip, the first time ever. So I apologize to Sam Rubin, but he'll be back next week as a real regular, so don't worry. And I thank each and every one of you. You're just fabulous. Just a great show today. And tomorrow's show, the cast of the hot new TV sitcom, Hanging with Mr. Cooper. You won't want to miss that, and thank you for watching today.